I wonder what time it is now. It's time for reading. I've got a whole stack of all of the phonograms. I'll say it and then you can say it, okay? Here we go. T, k, r, k, s, h, n, g, j, b, f, ch, k, sh, th, v, y, I, e, w, j, a, o, u, z, a, sh, x, l, qu, p, I, s, z, u, d, e, v. And that's all of them, all 26 letters of the alphabet, and our 3 consonant digraphs. All right. Oops, wrong page. Get your hands up. Do it with me. This first one's, let's do some whirl blending. This first one's got 4 sounds. Here we go. G, L, A, S. G, L, A, S. Glass. Now we're going to change the L to R. Can you figure that one out? Now if you're thinking, you can take that word and change the L to R. Glass. What does it become? G, R, A, S. Grass. Okay, now we're going to keep all 4 sounds, but we're going to add E at the end. Do you know what word that's going to be? G, R, A, S, E. Grassy. That reminds me, I got to mow my lawn. My grass is a little bit grassy. Okay, let's change the R back to L. G, L, A, S, E. Glassy. Glassy. Now let's change the A sound to an A. G, L, A, S, E. Glossy. All right. Let's do some new words. First word's going to start with 5 sounds. K, k, E, Z. I bet you've had some of those recently. K, k, E, Z. Cookies. If you haven't had any cookies, tell your mom that Mr. Burnett said you need to have a cookie. Next word has 6 sounds. A, F, I, N, Z. Muffin. And no, don't show him this video. I didn't really say that. You should have a carrot stick. Tell your mom you need a carrot stick and some broccoli and some Brussels sprouts. This next one has, did we do muffins? Muffins? M-a-f-i-n-z. Muffins? I can't remember if I did that part or not. D-O-N-A-T-S. Donuts. This is a healthy group, isn't it? Next one has 6. B-R-Ow-N-E-Z. Brownies. And the last one has 7 sounds. K, p. Oh boy, I know what this one's going to be just from the k, p. K, p. K, a, k, s. Cupcakes. What do those all have to do with each other? They're all desserts. They're the things that make my mouth happy. Sometimes a little bit of dessert is a good thing after you have your carrots and your Brussels sprouts and your, what else? Cabbage. Do you like cabbage? All right, let's go over to my desk. We got another story to read. Welcome back to Zach and Ann. Oh, I wanted to show you this before we read the story. Look, I put your picture up above my computer so I can see you guys all the time. I love that picture. Okay, Zach and Ann. What are these guys up to today? More shenanigans, I'll bet. Actually, it's not even going to be about Zach and Ann. Look, last time we read Ann's Hat Box, right? Now we're going to read this story. Figure out those words. D-a-n. Dan the cab. M-a-n. Man. Dan the cab man. Who's Dan? Do we know? Do you know who Dan is? So on page 84, let's zip over there and find out who he is. Oh, there it says Dan the cab man. And I think I'm going to show you this picture. There's a cab. Do you remember what a cab is? Like a taxi. Whoa. It looks like he's going very speedy today, I believe. So let's go back over here and read about Dan. Who Dan the cab man is. Here we go. Dan the cab man. Zach's dad. Now, here's the apostrophe. That means that dad belongs to Zach. It's the dad of Zach. Zach's dad. Dan. Ooh, Zach's dad is named Dan. Have we read that before? I can't remember. Has a cab. An man jumps in the cab. Yeah, a man jumps in the cab. Oop, tricky word. 2 tricky words. Where to? Dan asks. There's a question mark, right? He says where. He's got the WH word. Wants to know where he wants to go. Tenth. That's an interesting word, 10th. It means 10th Street that he's saying. And hill. So there must be a street called 10th and a street called Hill. Says the man. And step on it. The man adds. Step on it. Do you know what that means? Oh, he says, step on it. It means he's saying, it means I'm. Ooh, there's an apostrophe. This is a contraction. I am. I'm in a big rush. I'm in a big rush. Step on it. That's why we were seeing this picture. Oh, wrong way. It's so speedy because he said, step on it. Dan nods and steps on the gas. He steps on gas? No, he doesn't step on the gas. He steps on the gas pedal. Zoom! He's going so fast. Dan zips past a van. Dan zips past a bus. He zips past a van. He zips past a bus. Oh, I should have waited a minute. In a flash, the cab is, tricky word, there. This is the spot, says Dan. Do you remember where he had to be? 10th and Hill. The man grabs a bunch of cash and hands it to Dan. Ooh, he grabs a bunch of cash and hands it to Dan. That's what we saw in the picture. Ooh, Dan looks very happy. Well, look, right up here. Do you see the street sign? It says 10th and Hill. That's the intersection where those two streets cross. All right. I wonder why that man is in a hurry. Why he needs to go so fast. Maybe he has a business meeting he has to go to. Anyway, that is the end of Dan the Cab Man. Okay, I want to show you worksheets for today. On this first one, let's view a little bit bigger. What you're going to do is they have a picture and they have two different sentences, and you have to figure out which sentence goes with the picture and color in the circle. And then, using your best handwriting, write the sentence you chose on these two lines. Don't forget to start with a capital and end with an end mark, with a period, I think, on all of these. You got this picture and you got this picture, and then, bam, there's two more pictures on this side. This picture here and this picture here. And then you got to write them neatly, okay? The other worksheet for you to do is the comprehension sheet about Anne's hat box that we read. Remember, with these stories, you don't have to write a whole sentence. You just answer the question that is from the story. You don't have to write a lot of words. But on the back, there is a back on this one. There's one more to fill in the blank, and then here I want you to draw a picture about Anne's hat box, and then I want you to write a sentence. It has to be a short sentence because you don't have a ton of room, but remember to put a capital at the beginning and a punctuation mark at the end. Okay, those are the two worksheets for you to write on, and then we have the story of the Pots and Pans band. That's for you to work on. Before we go, let's jump back over here, these yes and no questions. Do you see this question here? Is there a king in this class? Yes or no? Come for news, and you're going to find a surprise answer for that one. Okay, I'll see you later for math. Do a good job on your worksheets, especially your writing, okay, guys? Also, I'll let you know right here. I'm going to make this is the end of this unit, but there's two more stories in the book, so I'm going to record those two stories if you want to read them about Zach and Anne. Okay, see ya.